Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 8 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add in the curtain wall or the windows, and then we added the grills and then the mullions. And then now we're gonna continue working on this. So first things first, we're gonna select the exterior wall. So I'm gonna select the exterior wall, and then once you select it, click on the tab and click it again so that you will be able to select only the exterior walls. After that, we're going to change the base constraint to ground floor, and it will extend below. After this, let's go to level 1, and then here what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this wall and I'm going to drag this backwards like this. In terms of here, we're going to move this one just a bit like that. It's because I want to just give an indentation right here. So I'm going to select this wall, CS, and I'm going to add it right about here. Let's trim this one. And then here we want to make sure that this is base level to ground floor. So everything is connected. I want to double check. And then here we just need to edit the wall or the floor. So we can do it on 3D, edit, and then let's go to this one. And then we just need to move this one like that. And then now, trim and extend. Trim right here and trim right there. Click finish and we're good. We just need to nudge this or move this one to the corner to maximize the spacing, and there we have it. One of the reasons why I added this one so that we could have a different finish onto this wall. And maybe I'll just leave that one good for now. We can move this like that. And we just move it backwards again. So we just need to edit again. The wall. Just gonna align this. And let's not bother ourselves with that. It's something that is not gonna be visible anyway. So don't worry about that. Next is the roof. So here we're going to have an overhang onto this roof. So what we're gonna do first is we're going to select the exterior again, and I remember we created up to the roof. So now we're going to add in the slanted roof. So probably we're gonna extend this one. So first, let's go to level 2 or level 1, and then we're gonna set that to level 2. So let's add in the structure or the architecture roof. Click on the roof and then click on edit, duplicate, and then roof number 1, edit, and let's put the thickness to 200, and then the finish, let's check this out. Let's use asphalt shingles. Okay, and then okay. So first, let's select rectangle, and then our define slope is checked. We're gonna uncheck that later on. What I want you to do is up to the D, we're going to have an overhang like that all the way to this portion, to A. So up to 8, just overhang it. And here we're just gonna do an overhang of probably 300 is more than enough. And then for the side, let's just overhang it just a bit like that, around 600 with this. Press escape, and now we need to select this one and uncheck define slope, this one as well, uncheck define roof slope, and then this one, uncheck define slope. Actually, here we need to check this one. This part is what we don't need to uncheck. So only on this part we need to check. After that, we need to select all of them, and we could actually just click just finish, and then here we could select base level to be on level 2. And then after that, you'll be able to see the roof, and then here we're gonna select that, and we'll be able to just pull it down, and so the slope will be changed as well. So here we can change that. We can also change the position of the roof. I'm planning to put the first roof up to the roof line. So I know it's very tall for now. And then we're going to have a smaller roof inclined as well. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to level 1, and we're going to add in the second roof. So click on roof. This will be on level 2. Same thing. It's going to be at the D, and it will just have an overhang here and an overhang here as well. So here we're gonna maintain the 600, this one 300, and then here 300 as well. So we will have those consistency. And then after that, uncheck define roof slope, and then here as well, uncheck, and then uncheck. Let's see if I did it correctly. It's actually on the other side, so this one needs to be unchecked, and then this one will need to be checked, and then uncheck this one. Click apply, and then click finish. And then here we could manipulate the height. There's another way of doing this actually, is by using the roof again, but we can do a roof by extrusion. But for now, let's just use this the way I did it, because we can just also just manipulate the height as well. So here, where we could set this one to 8. So let's maintain consistency, and then the 8 as well on the other side. So I think that's good enough. So 8 for the slope and 8 for the slope. We could change that later on. This one is up to level 2. This one is up to the roof line. If we check our south elevation, it will look like this. Now we need to cover some of this. So here, what we could do is we could actually move this. So I'm going to edit the footprint, and let's do it on level 1 again. Here we're going to extend this one up to here. So we're going to cover all this part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an align here onto the inside of this wall. Click finish. So it will look like that. You will need to add in a wall onto this spot going over. So now let's go to level 1 again. I'm going to add an exterior wall. We could do another exterior wall, number 2. And then we want to make sure that to change the material. We could just use something let's use this for now. And then now what we need to do is we need to put this one to base constraint to level 2, and then top constraint up to the roof. And then we can manipulate that later on. It's because we need to cover this area. So we will have some awning there. And then now, exterior face. So let's add it right here. We could do actually, it's on level 2. We could change the view range to unlimited. So that we just see the layout. So here we could see that this is the overhang, and then we could just add in the wall. Going to the roof. let's just do the center line first, and don't join them yet, and then we could just use align to align this. I want to see this. So now I'm just gonna use align to have this face here, like that, just to cover. And then this one, we need to make sure that this is aligned to this, which is it is. And then after that, we have our covering right here. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna select all of this. So you could pick each and every one of this, like that. So I'll do on the first one right here, and then what we need to do is attach to top base. So now it will extend, as you can see. Here it's going to be tricky because we need to basically do the same thing. But as you can see, if we attach it to the top, it will cover this spot. So we could just edit that later on. And as you can see, it will look like that. We want to make sure that everything is attached to the roof and also at the front. So select the wall and then click on attach to top base, and there we go. Select the wall and then click on the roof, and it will attach. And then here we could select this one, attach to the roof. And then we need to select, so we need to navigate, and then let's use the transparency. So pull this back again. And then here, what we could do is we could attach it as well. So now we just need some covering onto this spot. We could use this and we could just edit later on. Now this one, let's just attach it at the top. So select, and then attach. And then let's remove the transparency so that we could see it better. Okay. And then now let's attach everything. And then just move it all the way there. And then we just need another wall to cover those up. So I'm gonna do that. Click on a wall, So exterior wall, I'm gonna attach it to the center line and then just go over that, and then I want the base constraint to level 2, and then here we could just attach it to the top like that. So that's something good. And then it's just in the opening there. Here we just need to connect them. So let's go to level 2 again and then just connect that wall. I'm just gonna pull this one all the way to the wall, and then let's look at it. I know it's over, but we can manage that. So undo that. AL. I'm gonna select this and then this face, and it will move it itself. AL. Select that, and then it will move. So I just did it the other way around. This one as well. We're gonna pull this, so this one's good. We're gonna pull this back. I just wanted to do it proper. Okay, so this is something that happened. Attached to the top. So it's something that happened there, so that's fine. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add in not a floor, but probably just an extrusion to just hide that. So we're gonna finish here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.